Welcome to Utah!
Welcome to Salt Lake City!
We are waiting for Russ's Choir!
Okay, I just want to tell you how fantastic this was. I'm a great believer in Christmas year-round. I got a free ticket, and it was just the best. I can't say anything more. The music was great. What can I say? I would pay good money to come see this.
Tough call. I loved Act 1. It definitely moved me to tears, and each singer is so individualized and personal and made it really beautiful.
Mostly because it's the very last thing that happened. I loved the singing of God Bless America. That young lady has an absolutely gorgeous voice, and I really, really enjoyed that. It was also really fun to sing along and sing Christmas carols, even though it's just September.
The show was beautiful. All the performers was just excellent. Very beautiful. I just loved it. Very breathtaking.
Honestly, I don't have a favorite. It was all really amazing, and I was brought to tears with every act. Yeah, I mean, this was a wonderful experience, and it really made me feel just a sense of, well, it's the Gracias Choir, and that means thank you. It just made me feel a sense of peace and gratitude, and it was. I think it achieved what it was intended to achieve.
It was so good. I never saw in America actually this good choir, and I was really excited for it. And I really liked the first act actually with Jesus and stuff, because it was played so well, and I really loved it. I also loved the concert and stuff. It was so good.
It was amazing. I really loved it. This is actually my second time watching it. So we brought my dad, who has never watched it. He fell in love with it. I fell in love with it again. I think one of my favorite acts might be actually the first act, right? So of Jesus being born. It's one of my favorite ones. And just the whole opera singing, it's just, it blows your mind away. And I really was heartfelt and really touched, and so then I love the message and everything that you guys gave, so I really loved it. I hope you guys could come back next year for Salt Lake City. I can't wait for next year, so thank you so much again. Thank you.
It was amazing. I haven't seen any show like that before. Yeah, words cannot explain it. It was so beautiful. It was like heaven on earth. I don't have enough words to describe it. And
oh yeah, that was great, with the testimony of John. I like how the message was presented in a simple way. I like the way he talked about there was a tabernacle that came on earth. That's during the Moses time, but Jesus coming, he set up the eternal tabernacle which was in heaven, and there's no need for us to have the bulls and the goat's blood again, but there was once and for all blood by Jesus in heaven, so we have that eternal redemption. And I think everybody, if you really listen to how it was presented, you know that I have a permanent solution to my human problem, which was sin, and now we, by thanks be to Jesus, we have that permanent solution. So I like, and I think it was a good moment for the message to still come through, even in the midst of the cantata and all that. Yeah, and that was great.
You mean this cantata? It was wonderful, amazing. I felt like heaven on earth to me. It was wonderful. I regret going home. I don't want to go home. I want it to continue, really. As a matter of fact, I want it to continue. It is something else. I love it. And I will ever continue to come attend it because it builds my spiritual life.
was wonderful, wonderful. It's great to see a balance of how we can deal with some challenges and looking at things from an open mind of understanding and acceptance. It was great. So, I think we have a generation of children that are faced with problems that we don't understand. And I think looking at multiple areas of opportunity and also other avenues to speak to them. Not every child is the same, not every family is the same, and looking for opportunities and different methods to consider their growth and understanding is always something that we need to do. So yes, I think it's something that we can greatly benefit from, understanding more deeply.
We have a pastor in New Zealand, Pastor Apelu. So he's the one to connect to Pastor Mark and contact and give my information. That's why Pastor Mark, we contact each other. That's why we meet him. Well, I told my best friend, Pastor Mark, we are work together. That's why God wants us. We need to work together. So I told Pastor Mark, so whatever you want me to help, the staff for tonight. So I give the van 15 passenger and the truck to help him, to do the stuff. And also I have volunteers, youth, 10 volunteers for tonight. So that's why I give, my help to Pastor Mark about tonight. So, because my heart, I'm so happy. We work together with Pastor Mark. We are Christian and we believe. That's why we work together. Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful message. It's for, that's why we get together tonight. And this is a good idea. This is a good idea to invite people not accept Jesus Christ in their life. And that's why they come, to celebrate together. And they deliver the message, to the people that not accept Jesus Christ in their life. And this is a wonderful message for tonight.
It's real. I was impressed, For him to do that, it's not by his will. I believe God is the one using him to give him wisdom how to help people out there. Like our kids are dying every day. So I'm seeing that God is the one opening the way for the Bible to go out there for even the one rejected, but through the education, they will find God. This is the way I see it. As he's explained it well. If not because of Christ, there is no one can be righteous. Jesus died for me because, I'm not perfect, but because his blood, I'm washed and I become new and I become one of him, like I become a daughter of Abraham, through the Christ. So I call myself, I'm righteous because of Christ. So I learned today too, is Hebrew 10:10, and I was thinking I'm going to go and read more about it. I know I'm righteous through the Christ, but I did not know the verse was Hebrew 10:10, So I'm so grateful, and I thank God for me to be here. It's His grace.
El pastor Jun llegó a la iglesia, nos invitó, hizo la presentación, nos presentó la cantata y por el medio del pastor fue que nosotros juntamos a la congregación y decidimos acompañar y apoyar la cantata. Oh, wow, excelente, excelente. Yo quedé, no lo había escuchado, ese tema como lo presentaron hoy, para mí me impactó, es muy excelente y pretendo, quiero comprar el libro porque me agradó, es muy bueno. Y como él lo presentó, como él lo enseñó, aún mis líderes, hablando con ellos hoy, quedaron muy impactados. Muy buena enseñanza y conocemos nosotros que por nuestras propias obras no somos justificados, sino solo mediante la sangre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo.
It was powerful, and that's why Jesus came and died for it, to teach us the right way through His righteousness, and we are looking forward to step on it.
So, do you think that we are righteous by righteousness of God?
Yes, we are. By righteousness of God, we are righteous. He have paid for our sin in the cross through His blood.